Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be...
Terrific header! Superb goal! The script. Best. Neither of these two. He's tried one! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Foden. This looks promising. Matches Cunha!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Now it's Okazaki. Played into space. What a save! Terrific reactions! Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Best. He's had a shot! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give...
Takes a shot! He's been...
Even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee.
Summerslide! Oh, how... Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Great chance! Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Face to face, shoots! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is
play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he finish? And he has kept it out. Good running, strong and purposeful. Strong running down that left flank. He's having a shot! That for a class finish.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade.
Decent chance!
Well,
added time is... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it fine. Starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Yeah, you'll need to keep your eye on him, Peter, because he'll be popping up at both ends of the pitch.
Big chance! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
On one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Chance for a shot!
Kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is lovely. Can he finish? So it's back to business. Ruben Dias. Oh, good spread. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Super And it's been taken short. Doku! It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and
And Torres! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams. Looking for the run. Diaz! Diaz! An inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Bruno Fernandes! He got that completely wrong. Bradley. Havertz. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Wirtz. And that has been cut short. Havertz. Kekej cuts it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Relentless! Judges! Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Rice. He is through here. Rice. And the shot! It's Jones. So that's it. It is all over. Swansea have done it. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams.
Wrong, he's quick, and he can go either side, and as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation. Chance for a shot! Strike!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Shot a goal! And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
John Linton!
But his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United has a shot!
And it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and shoot! One end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager...
A header!
And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager...
A header! Now it's Diaz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance!
they realistically expect now.
Oh, he's been caught on it. Oh, shooting. Oh, it's come off. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Owen, now can he finish? Yes, it's there! Rodri, and here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he finish? Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent chance! They've done it!
From the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Swansea take a... Berbatov! Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he shoots! McAllister is the team's great visionary. Knocks it into space. And he's away. Foden shapes to shoot! Oh! Swansea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's opted for the long pass. And there goes the final whistle. Swansea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.